There it is. Okay. Busy? I want play the right song next time. Play the right song next time. Joshua, Truth. Hey!
On her channel or my channel, but you heard it here first, folks. This ought to be interesting. Anyways, when you're confronting divine frequency flying the coop, allegedly, we're going to do that with some reason, logic, and common sense, and we'll catch up with you in a little bit, and we're going to start out with community being winged. All right. Vigilance for victory. Catch you in a few. Bye.
Damn it. Damn it, Joe. Joe? Joe? Joe just... Did Joe know I went live or something? Is he like Uni went live? I'm out of here. Some shit. I wanted to watch it for a minute. You like the NPC video? Dude, thank you, because I worked my fucking ass off on that thing. I followed the topic for weeks. And then I waited to see what happened with it. You know what I'm saying? I waited to see, like, you know, if Twitter was gonna ban people, if Twitter wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I kind of waited on it. And I've been working on that. See, I've got a few videos where I've been doing that. Like, I've got my busy. I want to talk. No. You gotta get rid of that song, bro. I like it, but you just play it too much. Busy just loves grabbing that bass like bump, 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 bump. You know what I'm saying? You liked it? Well, thanks, man. The Joe Uniros open discussion in 15... Wait a minute. What is he interviewing her? Oh, thank you guys. Appreciate you. If you don't mind, make sure when you watched it, you hit the like button and shared it, left a comment, do all that good stuff. I am mad at YouTube because what? Let me show you something. Let's go to my channel really quick. This video that I did, YouTube is broken, bro. So there's this thing about YouTube where when you upload, for the first like 10 or 20 minutes after you upload a video, it's going to be a little bit fuzzy, right? Let me see if it fixed it yet. You get it all wrong. The NPC theory, non-player character. Let me reload this really quick, and then let me see. Let me see if it actually fixed itself. You get it all wrong, do I? Ruth, all right, I'll take a look. So the article says here, the NPC theory, non-player character theory. So do you see, it looks a little fuzzy. It doesn't look high def. It doesn't look crisp. Let me show you what it really looks like. Let me show you the video that I uploaded to YouTube. I'm sure after the video processes, it'll look better. Hold up, it's under edit. It's under edit. Yup. It's under rendered. Yup. It's under NPC theory. Yeah. Now watch it. Plugged into a computer simulation. Look at NPC theory. Tell me that's not the most crystal clear, perfect thing you've ever seen. Well, look at this. This is my video player for the video I made. Look at this. Character theory is widely accepted as one of the greatest memes of all time. Look at that perfect transition. Now watch it. Theory is widely accepted as one of the greatest memes of all time. Look at how blurry that shit looks. It looks blurry. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. I only spent 3 weeks on that video. God damn it. But oh, it's okay. Here's how it works. So when you upload a video, first it processes, just like when you finish a live stream, it processes. And I think my video's processing, I hope, because look, I've had that happen. It just never looked this shitty. Now, here's another thing. In case you guys didn't know, I opened up a new channel. And it's for all my video game highlights. Don't worry, we're not talking about video games right now. I just want to show you something. So I have another channel that's called Battle Royale Universe. This is my channel, okay? Look. So here's a video that I rendered and uploaded by myself. Take a look at this.
Door just opened up next to me.
Oh my god!
Now look at, that's my video right there. I mixed my video in with some other good like clips. Watch this. Look at how crystal clear this is. Look. And this was like this as soon as I uploaded it. Here's mine. Look at that. Look, you can see every detail, right? You can see every detail in that clip. So, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I gave them a high-def 1920 by 1080p freaking video. Man. Oh, we got some fucking troll. Do we got trolls? Hold up. Let me see. I want to see. It looks like somebody downvoted my video. Oh, man. Those trolls. I got to see this. Hold on. Let's see how many we got. Oh, we've got 3 downvotes. Man, I must have made somebody mad. I must have made people mad. Hit that like button, peeps. Hit that like button. Show the trolls who's boss. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. So I pissed Titus off. Titus and them, they don't know that I know it's them, but I know it's them. Some of their little buddies that they think are their buddies are really also my buddies. They like my content too. And they already told me what these guys were up to. It's so pathetic. There's a couple other people involved too that you may not have thought. Well, you probably would think they're involved. Fango, a few other people. Oh, yeah. That little theory I had in my Hopium video. Well, guess what? Even more evidence on that shit. But we're not here to talk about that. 30 days starting today. Every day I start 30 days. They just zombies, Ultra. You're right. They just zombies. Okay, so what's this about Joe? Somebody said, is Joe interviewing Teresa Uneros? Is that what's going on? Because I'm down like a clown, Charlie Brown. I want to watch that shit. Sometimes my videos don't upload right, and I get that too, have to re-upload. Well, that's the thing. I shouldn't have to re-upload it. I think it's just, I think it just has to process. I think it just has to process, honestly. Hello, I'm live. It's okay, what's up? Hurry up. Well, get it. Awesome. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Freaking kids, man. Sorry, guys. You're just gonna have to deal. If you want to hang out with me live tonight, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to deal with this with me. I've been editing all day. I've been recording all day, editing all day, clipping all day. It took me forever to make that picture. The first picture that I used, that's one reason I'm a little bit upset with how the video turned out. I know it'll get better after it processes, and I won't have to re-upload. If I re-upload it, I'm re-uploading it to UNIRock too. I'm not re-uploading it to the main channel. I'm not uploading 2 of the same damn videos to my main channel. Anyway, though, so I made this image. See that? It's like a sea of NPCs. Look, we'll zoom in. It's actually a really big image. Look at all those damn NPCs. Guess who made all those? Yeah, I did. Look at that. I made it for my video. Look at how many NPCs I had to make, dude. Look at this. Tell me that's not crazy. That took forever. Yeah, I did use copy and paste. It still took a long time. If you're on the top chat, you're missing the good stuff. I love UNIRock and UniFam. Hey, so blessed. I love you too. And I like, what does that say? Does that say Kool-Aid? Is that, or Fool-Aid? Is this a Fool-Aid? What's that say, blessed? That's weird. That's cool though. Anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys, hang out with you guys for a minute. I've got some topics that I could, you know, that I could be putting up. That I could look at. We will look at some topics. I just wanted to see what you guys were up to, hang with you for a few, you know, all that good stuff before I start into production day live streams. If you don't know what, so here's how it works. And remember, I haven't been producing as like I used to, how I used to do it. So I wake up early, like 4 or 5 a.m. Just one of those things, like after you're in the military, you like waking up early. So I sit down, I make a video. Sometimes I'm done by like noon. Sometimes I'm done by 5. It just depends. Sometimes I save it and I work on it the next day because right in that late afternoon, I start putting together a live show for over here. And then after the live show, it's what I call end of day production, which is the day's over. It's the end of the day, end of production day. And then I'll typically, the late night stream, sometimes I do like, sometimes we watch videos. Sometimes we play video games. You know, it just, sometimes I'll do Photoshop and I'll sit and hang out and talk to you guys while I do Photoshop pictures. But end of day production is just like whatever the hell we want to do, we do it. Or whatever's, if something's happening, we do it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the whole point of me telling you this is because we're doing that again. I'm back in full production. I'm back in, like, getting up early, working my freaking ass off, getting a video done for the main channel. Now, I will state this. I'm putting a lot of effort into my main channel videos. Now, some people will say, but your videos suck, UNIRock. Well, that's your opinion. It doesn't take away from the fact that I am putting in, you know, all the reading, writing. I write the script, you know, I do all the graphics, I do all the animations, I do all the, everything I do myself. Sometimes I even write new music for a video. So that takes a long time. I really try. So since I'm doing that, I'm not gonna have, I might not do a video every day on the main channel because I want to get my money's worth. I want to get my time out of my video, right? So, like, I might upload a day and then not upload the next day, and then, you know, I'll probably still do the video and schedule it and, like, set it up, you know? But I'm just happy. Well, hey, yeah, well, do you like that? Did you guys try the new, oh, I forgot. Dude, GFY, thank you. I got new emojis. New emojis for you. What are they? What are they? Like, I should know this. I'm the one that made them. Get your shit together, UNIRock. Fuck, dude, I can't even pull them up there. Anyway, you've got new emojis. You've got the NPC Kek, the NPC Pepe, and you've got the Brain Dead, and you got the NPC Zombie. You've got an NPC Pepe and an NPC Zombie. I hope you like them. Do you want to have more emojis? Well, you need to join my channel. If you want to join, just ask the mods. They'll make sure. Sometimes you can join just by clicking the super chat button. Sometimes you'll have to click a link. I don't know, dude. YouTube is freaking... If there's one thing, can we all agree on one thing together, please? That YouTube is freaking jacked up right now. YouTube, I love you. I love you, okay? I love you, YouTube, but you're jacked right now. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. A saggy tits emoji? What's up, saggy? Well, I can't put boobies on an emoji. I'll get banned. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, am I loaded into my main channel? Because I want to look and I want to see what people did. I want to see some videos from around YouTube, and I want to give my opinion on them. Also, have you heard about this? The 10 most expensive meteorites ever found. One was a 4.5 billion year old Fukang meteorite that a man literally is holding up with his hands. Put that down before it eats you. It looks crazy. Oh my God. Did you hear this? Shia LaBeouf is back, boo-boo. And yes, it's still doo-doo. Now, this could be a rumor. I haven't confirmed this yet, but people are telling me that Shia LaBeouf is starting his He Will Not Divide Us bullshit again. And I don't know. I don't know what to think, but I'm going to tell you all about it. Oh my God. You better be fucking joking. Don't even tell me I got a video. Don't go there, please. Oh, I went there. I'll take it to the bank and... Wait, that's a picture. Why does it look like a video if it's a picture?
Start a theater school.
What the fuck is this, dude?
Recreation Center Theater School. You don't have to be an actor. You don't have to ever have thought.
This is not linking me. Am I gonna have to get Discord over here? Hey, John, thanks for joining, bro. You got access to the two brand new emojis. You've got like 20 old emojis, which are still really awesome. And the more people that join, the more emojis will unlock for me. And I've got a boatload of emojis. All I need is more members to unlock more emojis. Thank you.
Is that you show up.
Shia LaBeouf, you're a freaking rich guy, bro. You were in Transformers. If I'm not mistaken, you humped Megan Fox once. Can you please talk louder? God, did you get herpes of the vocal cord? What happened?
If you do like it, I'll be there next Saturday. I'll be there every Saturday at 9 a.m. building shit with whoever shows up. I'm trying to change the world. If you are too, let's get it. Bang.
He is one scary individual.
Start a theater school.
There, I got it louder.
It's called the Slauson Recreation Center Theater School. You don't have to be an actor. You don't have to ever have thought about being an actor. You do, however, have to have a story that you're willing to share. All I ask of you...
Why does he have such bad ideas? Why is Shia LaBeouf plagued with bad ideas? Even kids, even like elementary schoolers have good ideas. Shia, bro, I'll follow you just because I think you need some followers, buddy. You need some followers. What? October 30th? Oh my God, Shia LaBeouf issued another challenge to 4chan. Of just a couple days ago. What are you thinking? Shia LaBeouf, did you not learn any? Have you guys seen my videos on the He Will Not Divide Us fiasco? Hold on, let me fix my, that works. Did you guys see my videos? I did videos on He Will Not Divide Us. Explaining the whole damn thing. So if you don't know what happened, Shia LaBeouf tried to challenge 4chan and by trying to take down Donald Trump. And he's talking about Donald Trump, and he flies a flag that says he will not divide us. Well, 4chan, even though all you can see is the sky, 4chan used the planes that flew by. They used the constellations of stars in the sky, the weather patterns, and other things to triangulate where the flag was and stole it from Shia LaBeouf. This was one of the greatest epics of the internet, but I'll also say mankind, and it was called He Will Not Divide Us. You will find that there are like 8 seasons of He Will Not Divide Us. Every season ends in Shia LaBeouf losing, and every season ends in 4chan stealing his flag and replacing it with a MAGA hat and t-shirt. I'm not joking. You think this is the plot of a Twisted B movie, but it's not. This is real shit, y'all. Great, we gonna have more social media actors scamming. He started an acting school. You have to be a good look, Shia, dude, I'm not being mean. There are a few different kind of actors in the world. I can tell you about 2 right now. One are actors with natural talent. They can take themselves and become a character and act out that character in a unique way that makes them a good actor. But there's another kind of actor, and it only functions because of the destroyed state of Hollywood. And that actor is the actor who gets roles off of a trend. What do I mean? So Shia LaBeouf was like a kid actor that grew up and got parts. And it was only because every role, he talks the same. Every role, he has the same kind of like way of speaking, the same quirks, the same kind of quirky, weird way of talking where he talks really fast. Okay, he strings things together, and he does it by like inflecting on weird syllables that most people don't, and it creates his own like dialect of Shia speak. But that's why he's famous. It's not because he's a good actor. What's he gonna teach people? How to talk like him? Because I'm not being mean to the guy. I'd love to interview him. I'd love to talk to him sometime. I don't want to be mean to the guy, but what are you gonna teach people, Shia LaBeouf? What are you gonna teach them, bro? Oh, here it is. Slouserec.com. Where does he get these fucking websites? What the hell is this shit? He is the most puzzling person I have ever even read about. Sloss RC Theater School. Don't tell me this is his school. And why the hell would he name it Sloss? Slauson. An unconventional experimental devised theater. We write performance, not text. We develop cutting-edge material in-house through improvisation, non-fictional acting, and collaborative group work. It's a nomadic touring body. Oh my God. Fuck me. We travel light, free of debts and permits, granting us all the freedom to pick up and move when needed. We perform among non-traditional venues, on the house, free of charge, through the network, in hopes of moving the broadcast of all possible audiences. We have a vision of theater as profoundly vital art form, the way society viewed theater around the turn of the 20th century when it was sacred, when kids lined up for it. In our society of friends, oversight and leadership will come from professional faculty and amateur students working in concert. Oh, holy shit, dude. Oh, no. He actually put together these damn moment work met L1, L2, L3. How do you invent this? How in the world do you... Oh, contact information, huh? Oh my God, look, as long as he stops the "he will not divide us" stuff, I'll be happy. I can't believe he's still flying that flag. That's just not good, bro. That is just not good. What else we got here in the uni room? OMGZ, I heard about this. I was angry. Woman referred to the DOJ and FBI for alleged false claim against Kavanaugh. So, you know, I gotta tread lightly here. This whole Kavanaugh thing was a shitty debacle from the beginning. Nobody bought it except for the mainstream media. Fast forward till a couple days ago, all this stuff started against what's his name? The other dude that I did a video on it. If you didn't watch it, sorry, but that guy, the media didn't buy it, and no one else did either. And now, what happened yesterday or the day before in that video that I did was it came out that there was a intelligence firm, which was a fake intelligence firm, approaching women and offering them $20,000 to come out against what the fuck's that dude's name, man? I'm sorry. I told you guys, I've been editing video all day. I've been recording, editing, photoshopping, After Effecting, premiering video all day. My brain is mush right now. So anyway, now the FBI and the DOJ put some pressure on one of the women that came out against Kavanaugh, and Rachel summed this up for me earlier, and supposedly, and I don't want to read it right now, but what it comes down to is she said she claimed that Kavanaugh did this because she wanted attention. Isn't that illegal? That's illegal as hell. If this person does not get thrown in the freaking slammer for a couple years for coming out and doing this, there is something wrong with our justice system and our society. There has to be... Hey, Woodlands, well, how's it going, man? Good to see you. This is just stupid. Remarkably, the woman identified as Monroe Layton reached out to Senate Judiciary staff by email, identifying herself as the Jane Doe from Oceanside. Well, then how do we know? I am so sick. I am so sick of the fucking media. If she's claiming to be the Jane Doe, how do we know? Like, how do we know she's the Jane Doe, if you get what I'm saying? She's the Kavanaugh Jane Doe. Oh, shit. GFY, bro. Thank you. Joe's doing the interview now. Let's take a peek. I am not going to play a lot of it, damn it. I'm going to respect Joe.
Teresa Yannaris had finished up her first YouTube live stream in which she was talking about many of the things that were associated with...
Lichcore, thank you, my friend. Thank you for the dono. Your donos right now are what are going to keep me on the air, guys, because they demonetized my top 3 earning videos. They didn't demonetize any other ones, just my 3 viral videos. So, you know... I'm just saying thank you for anyone that donates in any way, whether it's Patreon, whether it's something else. I just appreciate you. I'm pretty sure that that was GFY. It just came up as anonymous.
Just a moment. We're having a little bit of a screen capture issue, folks. Please bear with me. It'll just be 2 shakes of a lamb.
Joe, you gotta use a display capture. It will not capture Skype or any other way. Have to do it through display, bro. You'll fight it all day.
And
you gotta do it through display.
Teresa Yannaris, Divine Frequency.
What's happening?
Welcome to the Ad Paranormal Podcast and Joe from Carolina's channel. It's good to talk to you.
Good to see you, Joe. What's new?
Oh, not too much. So...
Hit it, Joe. Get it.
Well, let's kind of figure out what your understanding is, because I know that you had mentioned about me being a critic and all that. And maybe we can... I do want to talk about community.
Mm-hmm.
you know, in more of a serious kind of maybe contemplative way.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to check back in with Joe in a little bit. I'm going to give him time to warm up the interview, if you get me. And I'll go over the interview myself off the air, too. I want to see, though, what else happened on YouTube. What has everyone been up to? Because I know what I'm up to. I know what I'm doing. I've got, like, 30 videos that will be done in the next 2 months. And I'm working my flipping ass off. I have been for a couple weeks now. And I'm working my ass off to get videos made so I can upload them to my main channel. And I'm going to put some quickly thrown together videos over here also. So I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what everyone else is doing. CW Chanter, Fly the Coop post live stream wrap up. Did he interview Teresa too or something? I swear, man, Joe and CW just need to start combining their audiences together. They just got it. They need to just go live together whenever they go live. Like, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing. I'm just saying. Because, you know, they do the same topics a lot of the time. Cognitive Thoughts Live. WSJ? What the hell's that? Hate Speech in Super Chats article. I don't even know what that is, personally. There's us. We're live right there. Oh, okay. Got it. Fly the Coop. Okay. Mirror stream with commentary. Okay, okay. Alec Baldwin angry. Yeah. So if you guys didn't hear about it, Alec Baldwin punched some dude or some shit. Poor Alec. Everybody knows that Alec Baldwin punches people. Just deal with it. It's a real thing. It happens, okay? We got another Francis video from Boogie. Let's see here. The esoteric rose cross out of the darkness into the light. Oh, what the? Look, I'm confused. What is not VOP? Can anyone tell me what that means? Not VOP? Because, like, instead of, like, calling them VOP, everybody's calling them not VOP now. I don't know what a not VOP is. Anyone got me on that? Yeah, I saw that. We're gonna pop in and out through Joe's interview. We're just gonna check in on him because I don't want to steal his content. You know, I want him to have, you know, I don't want to lessen his views by showing it here. But I'm gonna just stop in and out throughout the interview and hear what they're talking about here, you know, on and off. So, you know, I want to be respectful to Joe. Last chance to talk about this. And it's more involved than most realize. Shut up, Philip DeFranco. God. Can immigrants sue Donald Trump? No, they cannot. You have to be a, well, I guess you don't have to be a citizen. But this is just this whole thing about immigrants suing Donald Trump is just another big show. It's just another big bullshit, guys. Two Geeks and Gamers, his channel covering NPC news. He seems cool. He found NPCs made an anti-Trump ice cream. Yeah, no, I included that in my video. The anti-Trump ice cream. It's called Resist by Ben & Jerry's. Have you guys seen that? So it really... Now, I know what you're thinking. How can an ice cream be anti-Donald Trump? Well, sit back and relax because I got you covered. See, I pay attention to what happens. I know what's going on out there. Welcome to the dive. Go plug it in, Biz. Jojo. Whoa, what's that noise? Somebody joined. Hannah, thank you. Appreciate you. Man, so nice of you guys. I wonder how close we are to getting another emoji. Well, I don't know. I'm not logged in on the main channel yet. Anyway, this is how bad that our society is getting. We are in the point now Yes, I'm using a fucking ad blocker. Deal with it, or I'll go to a different site. This is how bad our society is now. When you have a thought process, when you have a feeling about, when you have a conviction, okay, you now must be afraid to express it, unless, of course, you are a part of the popular side, if you're part of the mainstream. Now, what in the hell does that sound like to you? It sounds like a bunch of NPCs, and I've been talking about NPCs for 2 years, but up until maybe like 2 months ago when I talked about NPCs, it was about NPC theory. It's like a branch of simulation theory that says that either you yourself are the only soul, and I don't believe that, or that just you and maybe a few other people on the earth, maybe like real people are few and far between, and NPCs are the filler people. Now, it's a very NPC thing in my book to just continually bash Donald Trump after he legitly now is the president. He's not going anywhere. I'm not supporting or against Donald Trump. I'm not a political channel, so that my content doesn't go either way. But I do find this to be a little... Wouldn't they consider it a bad business decision? Because now, isn't everyone that's for Trump not going to eat Ben & Jerry's? And isn't everyone... I'm sorry. Yeah, everybody that's for Trump will not eat it, and everybody who's against Trump may eat it. It doesn't even guarantee that they will. You get what I'm saying? And it's called resist. Let me just give you a dumbass article from the mainstream media and then move off of this stupid topic. Ben & Jerry's launching a new flavor, Pecan Resist. I will resist pecans because I like cashews. Containing chocolate ice cream with white and dark fudge chunks. Pecans, walnuts, and fudge-covered almonds. You know what? I do like almonds. Never had a fudge-covered almond, though. As part of a $100,000 philanthropic campaign to benefit activists, organizations, and lick injustice worldwide. What do you think? Andrea Payne says, I wish this particular social movement came with cookie dough. Was it Gandhi or Dr. King who called gimmicky ice cream flavors the most direct form of protest? And I don't think these people are real. Sorry, my doctor says I need to cut back on my activism. What a wonderful article. What just amazing articles we find nowadays. Anyway, I'm gonna lose all monetization for this stream, but I'm playing it.
Greatest ice cream spectacle known to man.
You know it tastes so good, I can't get enough.
I know what many of you are thinking. What is the secret ingredient in Ben & Jerry's Resist ice cream? Well, it's the tears of Hillary. That's actually a fact. All right. I'll try not to joke. I'm gonna try not to joke as much. Stop joking about Hillary Clinton's tears, UNIRock. Stop it. Okay. So, VOP, Glow, which I always find Glow by typing Glow VOP. Am I gonna have to find Glow, the channel on YouTube that keeps me up to date with all of the LARPy goodness from Screwy Louie and his immigration activist friends down in Arizona? Am I gonna have to find this channel by typing Glow non-VOP now? Because something's up. Every video that is VOP now says not VOP. Did they have to change their name? I don't know what happened, but I need to get caught up. One thing's definitely for sure, they are raking in the proverbial dough, right? Well, they are. Because they do videos down here on the border. We're dealing with an immigration caravan. Look, I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't know what to say about this caravan thing. I've been following it, you know, because I know you guys are going to ask me what I think, and I've been following it. Been trying to form an opinion. Personally, I'll say this. I'm very weary of giving it any type of thought whatsoever due to the fact that it's so close to an election, and we just, look, it's just crazy. This guy, this activist in Honduras, goes around and tells what he said was just 70 people that they should go and cross the border, and they will receive monetary aid if they do. Now, he says he did not tell them he was going to receive monetary aid. Then again, he denies that, and how do we know, right? All I know is something instigated 70 people to get up and start marching to the border thousands of miles through deserts and shit with their kids. At least the mainstream media is showing their kids. But listen up, folks, because it gets crazier. And of course, I'm doing my normal UNIRock thing by trying to take this story and kind of like work into the other story. Why am I doing that? Because I told you when this whole VOP thing broke that I thought it was some kind of psyop, some kind of narrative to try to prep the conspiracy community. They were intermingling the topic of immigration in with conspiracy banter by connecting QAnon and other things together inside of Operation Backyard Brawl, in my opinion, to prepare for a bigger immigration narrative. How ironic now. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Now that, yeah, don't you think? Wow, it really sounded like you just said, don't you think? That's really weird, Busy. Because now we're dealing with the immigration caravan and all the misinformation out there about it. And there's a new story that broke today from Project Veritas, where they are recording a candidate who's running against another candidate for something, admitting to taking campaign funds and giving things to these migrants to kind of instigate them to continue their quest across the border right during election time. Isn't that weird? I don't know. Because listen, some of you are going to say, damn, that's crazy. I believe Project Veritas. And some of you are going to say, I believe that Project Veritas is doing this to affect the election because it's very close to the election. So people are going to be split. People from the same community, they're going to be split on what to believe about Project Veritas and what's going on with this. I don't know what to tell you when it comes to it because, listen, I'm realistic, okay? I try to be honest with you here. I'm not going to sit up here and try to lie to you. No one knows the answer. No one knows if the immigrant caravan's propaganda or if it's real. No one knows if Project Veritas is actually showing you recorded conversations or if they've kind of like edited and spliced and split this together to try to create some type of hype before the election. No one knows which is which and what is what for sure, other than the people involved, the people that are crossing the border down there, the people that told them to cross the border, whoever it may be, and Project Veritas themselves. And they'll never tell us the truth. But I know something. Let me start with VOP. I know that, did it skip videos? I know that VOP Becky laughs while using aid water to do laundry. If you don't know what aid water is, there's a man who for a very long time is, I think he's a government worker, and I think he's a nice guy because he's just trying to aid people. He's trying to aid people. Uni, do you have an opinion on the kill stream and connected channels being... What? What? Oh my God, I do. Let me get through this really quick. I gotta be fast because that's fucking crazy. Okay, so I think that VOP, Veterans on Patrol, Becky, using this humanitarian aid water to do her laundry. Joseph, thank you, man. The donos are what's going to keep us going in the next while because of 3 of our main videos being demonetized. Every member, every dono, every Patreon pledge, I don't care if it's $1, is what's going to make my show continue. Thank you, my friend. Anyway, this is atrocious. Now, VOP Becky is just the bottom of the narrative totem pole. Down at the base, you've got the people that have been prepping for the narratives coming out that are attached to immigration now that it's a big mainstream media thing, okay? You've got the people at the bottom of the barrel. Who are those people? Veterans on Patrol and other psyop-y kind of like anti-media conspiracy groups or just regular groups that are trying to get their presence put out around this topic. Those are the bottom of the totem pole. VOP Becky is a waste of human breath, all right? Seriously, this is a humanitarian aid water that one man, and I know because I watched a documentary about the guy, one man goes around filling up these tanks, makes it to where they stay cool so that anyone that's out in the desert who needs water won't die. And now I want you to think about this a little bit, and I'm going to hurry up after this and go to the Project Veritas thing, and then we're going to check on the kill stream and all that, because it's fucked if they got shut down. Did Worski get shut down? Did Tonka? Did all these guys get shut down? Or just Killstream? I'll need to know that in a minute. So, here's the deal. Why would VOP Becky, when just a video or two ago, just a day or two ago, counting all these different food cards, gas cards, Wendy's cards, Lowe's cards, why in the Sam fuck is she bathing and washing her laundry in humanitarian aid water? What does that tell you? It tells you they don't have water at the Veterans on Patrol base. They can't wash their clothes there. They can't shower there. They don't drink there. These guys are driving in a car because they got a lot of gas cards from idiots that send them money. So they're like, well, do we go buy bottled water? It gets kind of expensive when you got like 10 people. No, use the gas card, drive to the humanitarian aid water sites, and let's bathe there and wash our clothes. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And look, you know what? I was running this while I was talking a minute ago because they just like sit there and she's just letting it all hit the ground so she can rinse off socks and shit. Because she's just a dirty, nasty person. Why don't you get... Whatever you got to do, Becky, why don't you have an income, work a job, and do this in your spare time if you don't have an income, if you're not, like, retired or anything, because that's what I do. I'm retired military, and that's how I do my show. That's how I at least pay the basic bills while I do my show, right? So why don't you find something to do that funds your basic things, like washing your clothes, feeding you, doing this other things you need, and then the stuff you guys get from people trying to aid you guys could actually be used to actually do something real. Because if they're out using humanitarian aid water to wash their fucking nasty ass underwear, I'm sorry to say, people, they're definitely not buying bottles of water with that money they're getting. And you got to ask yourself, where are all the gift cards going if they have to do this? This is basic stuff that should be handled with those. But that's not the most important part of this. I'm showing you this, though, because this action by VOP Becky metaphorically sums up this entire concept, okay? The fact that VOP has to have Becky... What is she doing? Is she fucking sucking the water out of the sock? She just sucked the water out of the sock. Becky! Jesus, Becky! Jeez, do you not know how to get a tub? Do you not know how to wash? I know how to wash my clothes with water like that because I had to do it when I was in the Army deployed. And when I was deployed in the States training and when I was deployed overseas. So I know how I had to wash my own clothes myself in a bucket. I know how it goes, peeps. Come on, Becky. Look at the waste. Look at this. It's wasteful. It's ridiculous. Come on. God, you're a horrible human being. Okay, I gotta shut this before I fucking just go off on her. Okay, but what I'm saying is Becky doing this, Louis living like this is a metaphorical statement towards this whole immigration situation, all right? The whole thing is toe up from the flow up. Because if you jump over to Project Veritas... So, actually, you know what? Let me find somebody summing it up in an article because I don't want to have to watch their stuff. I don't want to have to do all that crap. Okay, Beto, O'Rourke Camp says spending highlighted in Project Veritas video. Oh, now they're making excuses. Went to charity. What? Whoa! See, here's the deal. The mainstream media would never buy this shit if it was against them. But because it's one of the people that they support, they're trying to make excuses fucking already, dude. Bullshit! They have several of the employees of this campaign basically admitting that they are funding these, they are trying to instigate people to come across the border or try to come across the border by taking them money and gift cards and things, okay? And they have this cocky kind of like, you know, just, here, let me just play a clip. So Project Veritas did what Project Veritas is known to do. They sent somebody in and disguised them as someone that was helping the campaign, and they were recording everything. Take a listen.
Jody, yeah. James O'Keefe, Project Veritas Action. How are you? Hi, we have your campaign staffers on tape admitting to using campaign money to pay for migrants. And I just have to ask you, well, we have we already have you on tape.
Rachel,
this is your campaign
help.
Workers. I'd like to get your comment, ma'am.
Thank you. I said no comment.
Well, this video is about to go public.
It just made me really concerned, like, you know, because I know that we're using some of the campaign resources to help with the migrants, and like, I just didn't want anyone to.
Will you hand me that bottle? So basically what you're looking at is the second video where they're basically asking them. And the first video, and let me see if I can get it here. It was under Project Veritas Action. There it is. It's like, I guess their second channel or something. I don't fucking know. Here we go. Take a look at this.
I just hope nobody that's the wrong person finds out about this.
For me, I can ignore the rules and I don't mind breaking the rules, and I can defend any position.
Yeah, I was gonna use the vans too, so we could probably use that. Could we use the vans?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like, if we're gonna use that to give some of those immigrants rides to like the airport, to the bus station. Why not? You know?
Yeah.
I'm done being nice. I'm done being professional. You know, because nothing is professional. None of this is like that. There's a rule.
Yeah, like.
You know?
I don't know what's wrong with these people, but they're just despicable kind of sounding people. They don't sound like they have any conviction. They're literally saying, "Hey, I could represent anything. I'll argue anything. I'm tired of playing by the rules. I just want to go out and F shit up." You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what I'm saying to you is, though, I don't know what to think. And really, some people get mad at me all the time. They're like, why bring this shit up in a live show if you're just going to say this shit sucks and you don't give a shit? Well, there's a reason I do this, because honestly, that's the only true way to handle it. We are being lied to on all fronts, all right? And this is proof. Just like that shit I brought up yesterday, just like this right here, just like some of these other things. Look, just like Veterans on Patrol. You got people staring straight into a camera and straight into people's eyes, lying, okay? Purposeful, manipulative, sociopathic, constant lying. Non-stop, telling you they've got evidence, telling you the way something is. Now, we're not just getting this from people like Veterans on Patrol. We busted them out months ago. We exposed them. This channel exposed them for what they were. And a lot of other channels, you know, ran with it. I'm glad. Get the info out there. What I'm saying is that they lie, they cheat, but so is everyone else. Am I saying Project Veritas is? No. I don't know if they are. I know the mainstream media is definitely propagandizing the living hell out of this because they're not reporting it like you would think they are. See, typically there's like waves of information when something like this happens. Like, first off, they tell you what happened. Project Veritas says, you know, this, and this. When you read the articles, and I'm not going to pull them up, I don't care to. I've been editing all day. I'm just going to sum it up. If you pull up the articles, they already have a tone. They've already made up their mind. They're already leaning a certain way, literally when they first report it. Then they go out and they've already made defense videos for the people because they are the candidates that they want to see win. But then other different organizations, news organizations, and alternative news organizations are reporting it the other way. So what am I describing? I'm basically describing that before anyone has time to sit down and figure out what's going on, before anyone really gets to the bottom of anything, we are being propagandized just to fit their view of what they want politically. That's why you can't trust them. I'm not talking about Project Veritas. They are outside the spectrum. They are the one making the claim. It's all up to the evidence that's put out to decide on Veritas. I'm saying the media organizations that are taking the story from Veritas, taking these other stories that are out there, choosing how to represent them, what side to be on, it's all completely warped out and completely fucked. So that's my sum up there. I will keep myself updated on the story, on the caravan, on the other things that are going on around it, and I'll talk to you about it as it goes. But I'm here to say we are in 1984. These screens you're looking at, whether I'm on a TV or a phone, this is Newspeak. This is these are those little two-way things that Orwell described when he talked about the Orwellian 1984 tyrannical society overlords that spy, that push political narratives as normal speech, as normal everyday things. They don't realize the damage it does to a society, but our society is now fucked because of this level of propaganda we've experienced in the last few years. And to actually be able to exercise, I didn't even know this happened, to exercise my point, and I had no clue that I'd be telling you about this when I started. To exercise my point, Jordan Sather is inside Joe's chat. My God, there's just too much going on right now. I gotta get there now. Sorry, guys, I'm pausing my... So I just summed it up. Next up, we're going to go and look at the kill stream being censored and all that. Someone just said that Sather is in the chat. I want to see. Jordan. Oh, he's not... I can't tag him. Is Jordan Sather here? Where at? Where at? Drama alert. Wait. Where's my... I don't even have my... I wasn't even planning on doing a real stream. You know, you guys are hooking me. You guys are going to get me streaming all freaking night, right? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to keep me online? You guys are trying to keep me online. Oh, man. Jordan, are you in the chat? Oh, my sounds aren't working. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I would have special effects right now, but they're fucked. They're not working. Hold up. I'm going to make them work. I'm going to make them work, man. I'm almost there. All right. And all I need is this one. Hold on. Here. Jordan, are you there? Okay, wrong button, but at least I've got them pulled up. There it is. Thank you, Busy. Good job, Biz. Thank you. Yeah, well, thank you. You are doing a con job on me to get me to stream. Nice, Uni. You can ask Sather instead of reading his tweets. Oh, shit, I wish. He's not there, though. He left. I can't tag him. Is that clip? Oh, Sather was there. Oh, destroying the illusion. Hey, Jordan, I need an interview to sort out your propaganda. Oh, shit, y'all. He's there. Let's go. We're heading in. I want to see if he responds. Man, this is a crazy live chat here, y'all. Sorry, this is the boring part of my show. Jordan is inside of Joe from the Carolinas live chat talking shit, and I want to see what happens. He just said, honest question, who pays all these guys, is what Jordan just said. And Dark Journalist. Dark Journalist is coming on my show here in a couple weeks. It might actually be a month. Man, this is the place where it's at. Joe Carolina's chat is where it's at. Woo! Yeah, I'm getting Cliff in. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So hey, there's Dark Journalist. Glad to see everyone here. So we've got Cliff High, creator of the WebBot, right? That is the Cliff High, right? I'm just starstruck is all I'm saying. It is Cliff High. Let me see. Yeah. Cliff High, the creator of the web bot, Dark Journalist, Jordan Sather, Positive Momentum, Joe from the Carolinas. Everyone is in this freaking chat, dude. This is crazy. We got a shit ton of creators here. Let's hear what Joe's saying.
And I want to do more of that.
Okay. One thing that on that level, just on the level of like community, because that's kind of just to circle back, because conferences are kind of part of communities, right? You know, people go. There have been some community members that have been injured, threatened, right? Received threats and, you know, and all that bad stuff.
Joe was one. Joe was one of them.
I think it would be disrespectful of those folks to kind of glance over the idea that, you know, some people truly have been wounded on all sides of this thing. And my intentions is not to harm anyone.
I think Joe is trying to read
and
the
it's
chat
also not
and
to
talk at the same
allow
time.
harm to continue, right? And I was just wondering, you know, if you had any thoughts on that side of things from a community standpoint, because, you know, the community's really, I think you might agree, maybe not, but I believe that the community is fairly damaged right now. I've always felt we have a set of communities, plural.
So when you said, did you say that people were hurt at the conferences? Is that what you were saying?
No, I just use the conferences to transition into talking about paying some respect for the hurt folk.
For people
the hurt, harassed, the threatened, you know, all that stuff.
Right. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah, totally. Because if you look at the different factions, could be a bad word, but the different groupings of people inside of the consciousness community. I mean, how do you even title it? I don't know. Truther. I hate to say truther.
I hate that too, man.
Really
I hate that fucking. I hate that
really
term.
triggered.
Isn't that weird? We all say that.
I think that people, when you look at them as like, if you were to look at a graph and there are all the different little circles of the communities, you're gonna have different people in each different group getting hurt because there's a circle next to them that disagrees with what they believe, and a bunch of people that are all the different groups super attached to their own bubble, where it's really like we need to get a top-down perspective. And if we can appreciate the different bubbles of thought, or, you know, islands of thought, I like to call them, then we can continue to grow. And that to me is what disclosure is. It's actually the uncovering of what's hidden. And your consciousness is a bubble. And so you're constantly interfacing with other bubbles. So it's part, I think it's a natural part of the process, first of all, but second of all, we can actually improve that evolution by being aware that it's a process and being open to change and growth and conversation. Yeah. And that is what heals the communities.
See, okay, so here's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm trying to talk like nice to Jordan Sather and be like, look, bro, Q, what I said was Q has brought people together, but it's also divided a lot of people. Why don't we all get together and talk and fix the dividing? But then there's like a few people in the chat that are like, Jordan, so what did he say here? The time's up or something? Yeah, and is Jordan trying to, Dark Journalist just said this. Aren't you proud of your friend coming forward? I don't understand why you're trying to give her a hard time. Yeah, and I wouldn't understand why Jordan would either. You know, like, this is the thing. What's her, Teresa has really come forward to tell people this inside look into everything that's been going on. And I think that, like, you know, we all know, we all can see it. We're all, look, this is the thing, man. The community is not stupid. The community is blunt. They're going to tell you what they think. It's our job as creators to look past it. I get trolled constantly, y'all. I get trolled worse when creators step in. And you know that group of creators that's mad at me right now, they've been trolling me like crazy. They create new accounts. They try to pretend like they're someone else. They troll me. You know, that's what's going on there. But I'm not going to sit here and really weigh that down all day. We got to figure out a way to get by it. Because that, I'm going to tell you right now, as a creator, you figure out, as your channel gets bigger, you get more and more and more shit from people. And you have to have it, you have to hit a point where you have a thick skin. There has to be a point where you say to yourself, the trolling, it's just like water off of a duck's ass, right? It has to be. The criticism and the trolling, you got to be able to go to the criticism and say if it's constructive, if it's because trolling is not constructive criticism. Trolling is just insulting, putting people down, trying to prod at people. That you have to just not even look. When I start to see it's a troll move, it just immediately disappears in my head and I move on. When I see someone that's actually providing good criticism, I say to myself, you know what? I can handle that. I need to think about that. You know, I do that every time. The worst thing that happens is when someone's trying to give criticism and they end up start trolling, right? Because then it just throws out all their criticism. And one thing that's not happening, one thing that is happening is, well, I was going to say what's not happening is people aren't taking certain criticism seriously because of all the trolling that's going on. And that's one thing I try my best to do. I've criticized the hell out of a lot of people because you got to, man. It's unchecked right now, and YouTube is going down the fucking tubes, and you guys know it. You see it. There's barely even any good content out there due to the level of these giant crazy claims that have taken over all communities. It doesn't matter which community. There are giant claims just taking over, stomping through, right? And what we need is people to get past the bullshit and try to talk. Seriously, we got to unite the creators. Because all I've ever done is criticize. Go watch my videos. There's only one human being that I ever trolled, and all I did was call him a zombie. And he deserved it. Everyone else, all I did was criticize. Oh, I guess Sather just said something. Hold up, let me find it. People are acting like he did. It's just flying by. I'm trying my best, guys. Here we go. I've never claimed you were Air Force. Facts matter. Fake news. See, now Sather's trolling. Because facts definitely don't matter when you're pushing Q. Dude, I typed delusions. Delusions. Isn't that how you spell it? Delusions. Am I a fucking mod or something? Dude, he's making himself look really bad. I guess I am a mod. I'm trying to take one for the team. I'm trying to get an interview. Thanks. Yeah, I just noticed that, Ruth. He just said Q and P-Gate go hand in hand, and that's what everybody was laughing at. I love you guys, too. I truly do. That's why I spend so much time sitting here hanging out with you. I'm telling you. I'm just, please, don't mind my live stream. I'm just recording this for later. I need this chat that you see behind us for, I need this. I'm gonna need this. Saying you speak the truth is a huge fake out, man. I'm not saying this in an insulting way, but either you're delusional or you're doing this on purpose. And you know what? I don't care about typing mistakes. This chat's moving so fast. My MK Ultra microphone's falling apart. The chat's moving too fast. I'm not going to correct my typing mistakes. Am I on top chat? Oh shit, you're right, bro. Thanks, Dodge. Well, at least this is an interesting Friday. Shit, dude. We should just go grab some fucking popcorn and watch this shit roll. This is painful, guys. Wow, this is painful. Sheesh. Why is Jordan even there, though? Because it's like some SSP stuff, and he knows that this is kind of like coming out. Dude, oh my god, I need to share this on my Twitter. Everybody needs to share Joe's stream right now. Jordan Sather and big creators are all in this live chat right now. Come hang. Everybody jump over to Joe's live chat and share it really quick. Talk about Podesta and what he does to kids. Come on, don't be scared. You guys are ufologists, right? Talk about what other key ufologists are doing. That's why we all need to talk. You haven't even produced hard evidence of what Podesta's doing. You produced circumstantial. I hate the guy, but we have to do the work to say the... We have to do the work is what I'll end it with. Maybe he'll respond. I'd love to... This will be the closest that we'll ever get to him answering a question. Because right now he's just trying to troll everybody. It really seems like Jordan's there making excuses for Corey Good, at least from what Dark Journalist is saying. Okay, let's check back in with what Joe and Teresa are talking
if you will. We are in that community. We're in the YouTube community where we have walked into that. We've chosen to point a camera at our faces. And so, yeah, someone can tear apart my hair and the way that I talk really fast and whatever they want to say about me, tell me that I'm not being genuine. And it's like, why would I do this if I'm not being genuine? Why in the world would I choose to point a camera at my face? And I mean, it's hard to try not being genuine when a camera is pointing at your face and you have thousands of people watching your videos. That's not easy to do. I like, forget it. You know, you have to take a big leap of faith every time you choose to make a video, and you do it for the love. I do it for the love. My whole thing is fall in love with your experience. If you're getting behind something that you're passionate about, that you're creating, then it's worth it. It doesn't matter what negative comments people are going to fling at you, because you know that you made it because you were connecting to your God-given gifts and talents that you're supposed to be using on this planet. Because I do believe that we're here to use our gifts and talents, and we're supposed to share them with each other. I think that's the point.
Do you believe in past lives?
I think that there could be past lives. I think there's evidence that there's something going on, but I also think that it could just be something that you perceive as a past life. Could be you connecting to the Akashic records or the collective consciousness or this database of information that you can tap into when you're in a meditative state.
Damn it, MK Ultra
So I do think that there are multiple different I guess, points that you could make on that. There are different ways you can look at it.
Yeah, it's complex.
It's complex. I think it's a cool idea, though. I think it makes sense from the standpoint of not really being able to experience everything like lesson-wise in one life. Like it would make sense to have multiple lives because then you can get more of an experience as a soul, as a singular soul. But then another way to look at it is if we're a collective soul, then we're all having these experiences together here on this planet. And therefore, even though you're just one individuated aspect of an over soul, that you are getting all those different experiences as well.
Where'd you learn all that?
Well, I read a book called Journey of Souls by Dr. Michael Newton. That kind of got me started on reincarnation. And then I just started thinking a lot about it. And I've read a couple of other books too.
I got to respect Joe's content. I don't want to play too much of Joe. You know, I don't want to play too much of Joe's actual interview because I want people to be, I want people to go and watch the replay if you're here or watch Joe's interview. I want him to get watch time. I want him to get the views out of it all. Did we get more people? Yeah, we got some more people to show up down there. Yeah, everybody's kind of saying, where is your, oh my God, that's gold. That's gold. Okay, let me get that. I'm going to move myself out of the way really quick. We got to get that one right there. People that discredit Q and Pizzagate, where is your dot connecting? Pizzagate is a LARP just like Q. I literally proved QAnon was a group of YouTubers with hardcore evidence. Just cause you ignore it doesn't make it false. And the MK Ultra microphone has to be redone now. This sucks. I hate when my MK Ultra microphone falls apart. We were all the same size channels when Q started. It's easy to see that any of us could have pushed Q and grown. Wait, I need to put any of us original reporters could have pushed Q and grown our channels with it. I chose not to. I chose to not take the easy. Jordan, I can prove it, man. Why do you think I've been trying to message you with the evidence for a few months? Seriously, I can prove it. Am I going to have to do it after this? Because I don't want to. I've been spending months doing that. I've got months and months of content showing the debunkable parts of Pizzagate, showing the parts of Pizzagate that are left over after you debunk it, and showing the proof of Q being the YouTubers. There's just too much evidence for it. And, you know, anyone can sit around and try to scream conspiracy and dot connecting, but that's the point. And that was just admitted in the chat. It was just admitted in the chat by Jordan. You know, he said, dude, you got to connect the dots, man. And no, you can't connect dots to try to prove something when you have evidence that it's not real. Okay, like this is the big problem of the community on YouTube. It's an enormous problem. People think that like just like the JFK Jr. thing. Even if you prove to them that JFK Jr. died, they're still going to see, they'll be out watching YouTube and they'll see a dot that they can connect, and they'll say to themselves, oh, there it is. He could still be alive now. Even if they just saw the evidence that the man's dead, they will still entertain the thought that he could be alive off of some dot that they could connect. Short of actually, you know, meeting the dude in person and getting a damn DNA test done, you're not going to prove that JFK Jr. is still alive when we have picture evidence from back then that was put out. That's the thing. It was released back when he died. It's not like it was released years later or something. When he died, the pictures were released. They were released to the public. They were, you know, recorded, real, factual. You know what I'm saying? What'd I miss? I was blabbing. It's not some hidden thing that I think Pizzagate is propaganda and that I think that Q is fake. I've said it non-stop for the entirety of my content. Well, after I got the facts, of course, and when I started looking into it, I never went around telling people that it was true or real. So, what about Podesta's emails? That's the thing that's left over. There are some emails, but those emails aren't. That's what I was trying to tell Jordan. And I'm not going to argue Pizzagate right now. I've got videos, many videos, if you want to see, you know, the full breakdown of why, in the end, the only thing that people have are emails. So what are those emails? What do they say? The emails say some things that are circumstantial. There's no evidence in the emails. There's no proof. People can read the emails and say, I think it means that he's doing something bad. I hate Podesta. And I've said this a million times over. I do. I think he's an evil guy. I think he's a creep, right? I think he's sick, demented. I think he's one of these like rich guys who are shielded and protected, and I think he's evil as fuck. And I would love for someone to find some hard evidence that the guy's done one of the things people accuse him of. There's none there though. That's why he's not in jail. All that people have to fall back on that I've been able to confirm is pretty much the emails, and there are a few other things, and I'm not going to list them here, but you can find them in my videos. And those emails, though, if you go back, I've went back. We've read those emails live. I've went back and read them. They aren't admissions. They aren't even proof that he did something. Do I hate the guy? Yeah. Do I want him in jail if he's done something illegal? Yes. Do I have a suspicion he's done something illegal? Oh, yeah. But does that mean that he's done the thing everyone's accusing him of? No. And do the emails mean that he committed a crime? They don't. Not at all. That's the problem here. You've got all these people that have heard YouTube creators over and over say, you know, it's real. He did this. He's done that. We know he did this, but they don't. They don't have proof. They just don't. And that's the thing. I've literally for months sat and taken submissions from the entire community of, I'm talking some of the most crazy hardcore Pizzagate supporters emailed me every bit of evidence they had. And after breaking it down, 90% of it was debunkable. I did it live. I didn't do it off the air. I did it live. 90% of it was debunkable, and whatever was left after that was just circumstantial. What does circumstantial mean? It means that that if you want to take, so the circumstantial evidence that's there from the emails are those emails that say things like the thing about the pool. Well, some people read the email about the pool and they say, these guys are doing bad things in the pool with the kids. But then other people read it and say, yeah, that doesn't say that. It just says that they're going to enjoy their time in the pool. Like, someone could just type that, writing it to their fucking, you know, mom or something. Like, hey, my brother's coming over. We're going to go enjoy our time hanging in the pool. You get what I'm saying? That's what is circumstantial about it. Someone could stand up and say, that email means that he's doing bad things to people. But anyone else would stand up and look at it and say, it doesn't mean that. You could literally put any blank in because he doesn't say what they're going to do. That's the entirety of the evidence of Pizzagate. So in the end, does it mean that Pizzagate's been proven? No. Does it mean that someone has hard evidence of it? No. And what is Pizzagate, by the way? Podesta, Clinton, Abutin, and if, you know, maybe you could take a couple of the other people, all have to be in DC around that time, frequenting the pizza place, using the pizza place as the hub for this ring. That's what it alleges. If there's evidence that comes out that proves it, I'll be the first to report it. But we have to sit on the standard of, you know, reporting facts. And what are the facts right now? The facts are there's no hard evidence. That's a fact. Am I saying that it's not happening? I'm saying if it is happening, we have to prove it. And it does not do us any good to walk into these situations. And I'm literally talking about all of them, not just it. Any situation from Q to Pizzagate to anything else and say, this is what it is. I know that this is what it is. Dots connect, and that means I know this. That's a lie. Connecting dots isn't proof of something. An investigator has to take the extra step. They have to be able to take the dots that they've connected, do additional research, and actually prove something, or else they are not given the ability to walk around and say, it's true, it's real, I know it for a fact. No, you don't. You know it for circumstantial maybes, right? That's what circumstantial is. It's a maybe. That's what we got. Oh, I never shilled for Gaia. They offered me a show and I didn't pursue it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's just straight up trying to troll people now. And that should tell you everything you need to know about the guy. There comes a point where, look, here's the deal. I can go back, and I've done this before, and I can watch any of the videos where I criticized Sather or where I criticized any part of it. I was going to try to name specifics, but it's been a long time, and I've criticized him, what, 10 times. So I can go back and watch the videos where I criticize Sather, and I'm being very kind in my criticisms, all right? Because I could just come straight out and be not kind about it at all. I could stand up and say, you're lying to the public, trying to convince them of these conspiracy theories because it helps gain your channel more of a following, and in your own words, it's good for business. I have the clip of him saying that. I could say that, and instead, though, I went down and, you know, criticized and went through each thing and said exactly where I think it was wrong, exactly where I think that they are making assumptions based off of, you know, loose circumstantial pieces. And what's the issue there is because you make those assumptions off circumstantial pieces. When you go out the other end and you're standing in front of your audience, you say to your audience the truth, which is assumptions off of circumstantial pieces. No facts, no proof, nothing real. But if you go in front of your audience and you take those circumstantial pieces and make them equal, it's real. I proved it. It's a fact. You are literally, factually lying. Okay? To be able to stand up and say, I can prove Pizzagate is lying to the community. Because if anyone could, they would do it in a video. Okay? Every video that's come out. Now, once again, some new piece of information that's come out, email it to me. But everything that's been out there as of up to the last time that we looked into it, which was what, 2 months ago or something? I don't know, maybe it was 3. Fuck if I know. Everything had come out up to that point was not provable. There weren't facts. And everyone can admit that. Okay? But then, after admitting that, there aren't facts, and you have to have faith to believe Pizzagate. You have to have faith to believe in Q, because there aren't facts. After stating that, why don't you go to YouTube and see how many people that you can find that look into that camera and tell you that it's real, and tell you that it's factual, and tell you that it's provable? Okay? If it was, they would have proven it already. Anyone out there where you find a video of them saying it's real, I challenge you to go find the video where they proved it. Okay, so let's make up a guy because I don't want to target anyone. I'll get hate for it. Let's say you go out and you want to prove there's a guy named Top Hat, because I got this funky little hat sitting over there. And he's standing up in front. He just made a new video and he's standing in front of his audience. It's real. Pizzagate's real. Q's real. Insert any unproven conspiracy theory is real. I challenge you to go click his video list, find his video where he proves it, and click it, and listen, and see if he proves it, because he doesn't, because no one has yet. I have no problem reporting a true conspiracy. I've reported hundreds of them, all right? I have no problem reporting evidence that backs up a conspiracy. I've done it thousands of times. I've got thousands of videos, okay? One thing I have a problem doing is taking something that has not been proven and appearing before a large group of people and lying to them that it's... Why do you think those people get followers and views? They are the only people out there that are willing to smear their reputation by walking around into a camera saying that these things have been proven. And they're willing to throw out all journalistic integrity. Now, some people will say, yeah, but they believe this, so don't they get a pass? No, they don't get a pass. It's just like fucking... Look, flat Earth is a belief. The round Earth can be proven. If someone chooses flat Earth, that's cool. But you can't go around and tell people it's factual. You see what I'm saying? Because it can't be factually proven. So, you know, when you are telling people that it's factual and not that you believe in it, you're lying. And that's the main problem. A large community has stood up on YouTube, and I've been in the forefront of it for a long time, to try to call out these happenings where a creator wants to take the easy way of content creation, which all of us know what that is, saying that one of these events are real without the corresponding evidence to prove it, right? You get me? The last comment deleted was from Miss Tree. What? You mean in my chat or his chat? Because nothing's been deleted in this chat. I just went up, unless it was way a long time ago. All right, let's see what's going on over here. No worries, I just recorded the chat. Just in case. When the motive is money and devotion, counter-argument is blasphemy, and everyone who disagrees or questions is a heretic, we end up with a cult. I could not have said it better myself. Let me stir it up a little. I'm stirring it up with real questions. I'm asking, are all the creators in this live chat going to do a Google Hangout tomorrow? Let's check in on Joe. It's been a minute. I just want to respect his content.
Systems, belief structures, the truth, if you will, whatever the heck that is. It just seems like it's worth continuing because people are actually watching. The watch time is there.
Can you tell me about that system and how you apply it over to belief systems?
Well, in any self-sustaining system, and you know, the sustainable is a buzzword. In any sustainable system, the energy that you get out of that system has to be greater than the energy you put into it. And so when you capture a linguistic pattern, a language pattern that's happening right now, we call it.
So much for no drama, says Lee. I don't understand how you call this drama. This is progress. You know what? I need to stop doing that. I'm a horrible mod because in my chat, all I do, if I see, so if you look on the chat, if you're a mod and someone types, you get show or hide on a bunch of stuff. And I don't know what triggers it, but I always click show. I'm like really fast, like click. I just click it without thinking. And then if I read it and I'm like, oh, that's inappropriate, then I can just click, you know, the buttons and hide it. I got to stop doing that. This is Joe's fucking chat, not mine. I forget. I keep looking. It's just a habit. I'm used to running my chat. Oh, Sather left, bro. He hadn't been talking for a while. I was peeping the whole time. How do you use the passion flower? I don't even know what that is. They have set up a Venus simulation in Cleveland. It's referred to as Hell on Earth. Whoa! I gotta check that out. Yeah, I know, Dodge. I need some tips. I suck at modding. I'm just so quick. I'm like, click. It's like, oh, somebody got chat held. Click. Show. I'm always really fast with that shit. I feel bad now. I didn't even know who she was when I did that. Remember that thing? What was it? The Solar Observatory mess? And remember Teresa was like, hi! And I clicked the edit button and was like, hi, 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 hi. I didn't even know that was Teresa. I was like, I didn't even know who she was. See, I did it again. I did it again. Someone said fucking lemmings, and I just clicked show without even thinking. Hey, Spirit, good to see you. See, a lot of people are going to give Joe shit for not asking hard questions about Corey Good and the resignations and stuff like that. But you got to understand, man. I'm going to tell people to lay off Joe. Lay off of Joe, guys. He's doing a great job. Have confidence in him. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say. Tell her to come talk on UNIRock. The hippest, most controversial show on the net. All right, I'm getting out of that chat. All the drama's over.
You have that many
Let's
followers,
see what they're talking about and
for
get out of
people
here.
that are like huge, that makes a lot more sense. For me, it was like strategic, where it's like, cool, I'm going to be a Gaia affiliate. That puts me, it's like a networking thing, right? So
did she just say a Gaia affiliate?
Because it's not like I'm a huge.
I'm not being mean to her.
Is all of what we've talked about in this interview tonight impromptu?
Yeah.
Have we shared a script?
Like on what?
See, Joe's gonna piss her off, dude. Joe's gonna piss her off. I'm jumping. I'll watch the rest later. See, Joe's being motivated by the chat to ask more controversial questions now, so, you know, not cool. You should let Joe handle it, honestly. Okay, let me do some out loud thinking to you guys, and I'm gonna think about what I'm doing for the. Okay, it's almost midnight. Okay, we've almost been going for 2 hours. My, does time fly when you're streaming live? Time flies. All right, let's see here. Let me get my brain pumping. I gotta get my brain pumping. Let me chug this Red Bull. Oh, kill stream. Thank you, Dodge. Thank you, Dodge. See, I know you guys have to keep me on track, dude. You gotta keep me on track. Oh my God, the kill stream.
Hey, so this is a little out of place, but I actually was uploading the video you're about to watch and saw this, and I deleted it, and I'm recutting it to add in this piece as an update. So this is out of place. You're going to see the actual video where I discuss everything, but Ethan Ralph's 2 channels, Killstream, and his Ralph Retort channel, gone.
No.
Also Sedan's channel, gone. They were completely Alex Jones'd.
What? Why? Dude, they didn't do anything wrong, dude. Literally, they just had people there to talk and give their opinions. Oh my God, man.
They were deplatformed.
Now, if you don't know what the kill stream is, some of you are going to be saying, this is important, because this is YouTube. Some of you are going to be saying, what the fuck's the kill stream? The kill stream is a stream ran by a guy named Ethan Ralph. He kind of started this, there's like a new community on YouTube called Internet Blood Sports. And what it means is, when there is a controversial topic out there that's happening in the community, the kill stream exploded when it was covering Mundane Matt. That's what propelled it. The Mundane, it was getting 6, 7, 10, 20, 30, 40,000 concurrent live viewers every show. And you know about Mundane Matt, I'll sum it up in 5 seconds. He was a man who built a 150,000 subscriber channel because he got censored, who it came out factually on the kill stream that he was going around censoring because he was one of YouTube's preferred hero censorers. He was a trusted flagger who could go around and censor. And when that happened on the kill stream, they were talking about it for a long time. Then just all the different controversies that popped up, they were talking about BetterHelp. They had Keemstar on all the time. And people would he would host a live show where he would have people come and talk, and they would just sit and talk about everything, and they'd have all these viewers. But the media started labeling them alt-right just because of what they talked about. Doesn't matter how they affiliate themselves. So here's the problem. This is why you know that there is an ultimate censorship agenda going on against certain trains of thought. And it's because they are not just going around censoring far-right, racist, prejudiced people, hate-speaking people. They are going around speaking anyone who hits a certain political point of view with their words. Let's say I believe something that happens in the news is a certain, what some would consider right-leaning thing, and I talk about it and I give my opinion. But a majority of my other opinions are in the middle, or on the left, or up, or down, or different places. All that matters is if you hit that topic that they don't want you talking about, and you are encompassing that thought process that they don't like, and they will ghost you now. This is the after Alex Jones era of censorship, and it's happening. The kill stream was just people giving their opinions on shit, and it would just host anyone that wanted to come on. So, and typically you had to have a lot of subscribers to get on there, but not really. They had 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 sub channels going to talk all the time. So, anyway, you have to be a YouTube creator, though, I think, was the whole deal. And it's just really fucked that they would just ghost the kill stream. We don't even know why. I want to try to find out. Let's hear. This is Yellow Flash Comics. I want to hear what he's saying. I want to hear if he gives the reason. Why? Because this is important. Because if they're going to ghost Jones, everybody said, don't worry, they're not going to ghost everybody else. They're only ghosting Jones over that whole Sandy thing. I'm not going to say the full word. So, you know, that's why they're ghosting him. And he did that. He has to deal with it. They're not going to go around ghosting other people. They are ghosting at people that literally say anything they don't like now. If you hit that thing, whatever it is, I don't even know what it is yet. We got to find out why they ghosted Ralph.
Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video.
So this is Yellow Flash. Yellow, I'm not trying to steal your content. I just care about the kill stream and free speech and everybody being able to host their own channel and be able to give their opinions without the fear of saying something that'll get them deleted. I want to play this if for some reason Yellow Flash decides he doesn't want this on my channel, I will delete this whole video for you, Yellow, okay, man? And I'm telling you to sub to Yellow Flash Comics for putting this out and getting the info out there. No opinion on my forum. Bro, I haven't even gone to the live chat yet, dude. I haven't even gone there yet, man. So, you know, I would try not to type a whole bunch of stuff when I'm not looking at the chat. If you are gonna get upset that I don't even see it, bro. Dodger, what up, bro? UNIRocktv, what's going on? Hold on, let me try to find it for you before we move on here. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the chat. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing. I'm just trying to, you know, I've been trying to get through these topics for like 2 hours. Yeah, dude, I'm literally scrolling all the way through here. I'm not seeing it. I saw you say what's up to UNIRocktv and Dodge. How many Sathers does it take to screw in a light bulb? Did you see Shia put another live stream up for He Will Not Divide Us? I heard it. I mentioned it earlier. I need to go find it. Shia. I need to go find out what it's about. Yeah, Joinson, I don't see it, bro. I'm trying for you, bro. Let me see. Let me go to the very top. I don't want to have to retype. Oh, here we go. What about Podesta's emails or the fact that Pizzagate owner being raided? Yeah, that is exactly my point. The Podesta emails didn't have... Hey, Kev's here. What's up, man? The whole point that I was making was that the Podesta emails were not facts. They were just something that is considered circumstantial. And the owner being rated as one of the most influential people in Washington. Again, it's another piece of... Oh, there's that message. Oh, it's because you said Dick's Mystery. YouTube got that one. It wasn't us. To an ice cream shop called Baby Ice Cream and another pizza place called Pizza Brain investigate the facts. These three places are harsh. If you look into it, you'll find facts and Voodoo Donut. That's the thing. You don't find facts. There's no facts there that say that they are hurting kids. Or else, personally, I would go to the police station in my town or, you know, go to wherever I could. I don't know, write the attorney general. Fuck, I don't know. I would try to get them arrested. I think every human being in the world, if you could prove that, what's that place called? Ping Pong Pizza or whatever the fuck it is, and, or an ice cream place is doing something bad to kids, if you have the evidence that they're doing it, you could walk in and get them arrested. No one would stop you, bro. Like, seriously. And Voodoo Donuts, there's no evidence around Voodoo Donuts. Voodoo Donuts was just Mikey coming out and saying something. Making a claim without evidence. Point. Read my last text. The Voodoo Donuts is tied to Baby Ice Cream and Pizza Brain and Planet Pizza. They are a circle of blanks, and I say worse. Yeah, but you don't know that, Michael. That's the point. You drew all of this off of, like, basically, it's the same thing as saying that Lloyd Kaufman sees John Podesta in a restaurant and gets a picture with him, and now people are going around calling Lloyd Kaufman a bad guy who is doing all these bad things. The evidence that's there for Pizzagate and Podesta is not facts. They aren't something that prove that he's doing that. That's why he's not in jail. If there were facts that he was doing these things out there, if, like, somebody, you know, recorded him doing what Vegan Mikey said and going into this pizza shop with a bunch of kids and no one ever sees the kids come out, or if there was anything at all that showed him committing a crime or about to, he would be arrested. And that's why Pizzagate is a LARP. That's why. Because all of the information that says that anything is wrong with Pizzagate, you can't just say, okay, there's a symbol in this pizza shop. The owner must be a bad guy. How do you even know that the owner knows what those symbols are? How do you even know that the owner is using those symbols in that way? You don't, for God's sakes. You get where I'm going here? Some people take the sheer fact that there was a little symbol on a donut and they try to say it means that the owner is doing these bad things. And that's the most asinine way of thinking anyone could have, because donuts, you have to squirt icing on them and get as much icing on it as you can, so your hand is naturally going to put the icing on in a circle. And that still led people to think that Voodoo Donuts was was doing this stuff. If you want to say that they are doing this stuff, right, you have to prove it. It's your burden. You're the one that's saying, okay, Pizzagate is the hub, and this other place, this ice cream place, is also doing bad things to kids. It's your burden to show factual information for why you've drawn that conclusion. Because I'm here to tell you, if you walked into court with any of the stuff that anyone has said about these things, they would laugh your ass straight out of the courtroom. And why would we want a society where we could get people locked up in prison because they have a symbol on a donut? You see what I'm saying? Because that's the only information anyone ever produced about Voodoo Donuts that I saw that could even say, that could even lead them to a thought process where this would be, you know, I don't know. They covered up PG with a phony alt-right shooter. That one with the through the door. But you, who proved that though? Who proved that the alt-right shooter was a cover-up, right? Because no one's ever turned that into me either. People have turned in the opinion that they think that this guy was sent there by the mainstream media, but he's still in prison right now, you know? Is it possible that this guy watched a bunch of David Seaman videos, got really pissed off, and drove there? That's just as possible as saying that he was paid by someone to cover up what was going on there. Those things are equally as possible. You see what I'm saying? And now, to a normal person, they're not even equally as possible. It's like 99.9% possible the dude was just a psychopath, and 0.1% possible that he could be employed to cover up what was going on there. You see where I'm coming from? That's logic. That's logical thinking. See, in order for you to show that this guy went in there and did that, and it was used, he was being used as a cover-up for it, it's your burden, since you're making that claim, to provide the evidence that proves it. And I've asked people for that evidence for months, and they can't prove it. No one has yet. Send it to me. If you can prove it, I'll report it. You got my word on that. Send it in. All right,
a normal video, you know, where we like make fun of stuff or whatever. There's a little more serious one, right? We're gonna get a little serious around here. A little seriousness. So, kill stream.
All right, I can't take it. We're already fucking like a minute in. Come on, bro, give it to me.
It's good to have the expression of ideas is a good thing, but YouTube doesn't seem to care about that anymore. With the way that they're
no, they haven't cared about it for a while. I'm not putting down YouTube. It's just that's true.
Demonetizing and just shutting things down now. So the biggest thing lately has been the super chats. You know,
yeah, John, you got it. It's up to the so if you see there's a dude that went into this pizza place and did this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. So it's being reported because a dude did it, right? It's your burden to prove your claim. It's not the burden. The news did prove their claim. They walked in with cameras. They showed the man being arrested. They showed the bullet hole from where he shot up in the air, whatever he did. They had witness testimony of a bunch of people give the testimony. So therefore, the media outlets provided their burden of evidence to do the story saying that that's what happened. So let's say a YouTube channel wants to say, oh, he was just a plant to cover up something. That's now their burden of evidence. They have to also prove that, just like through the facts that were put out by the media, they proved their side. It's now the burden of the person making the claim. You get me? Now, this is just basic thought. What I think that is our society is regressing. There is a lot of people out there who don't put themselves in the shoes of the people being accused. Like, let's say Michael Joinson opens up a donut shop. Or he probably would never. Let's say he opens up a, let's say he likes to knit and he opens up a sweater shop. Okay? And some dude on the internet says Michael Joinson is doing all this bad stuff because one of his sweaters has a symbol on it, and there's a new list out that Michael didn't know about that says that there are 10 new symbols that are being used for this stuff. Now, Michael gets caught up in it. Michael would want people to stand up and say, now hold on a minute. Just because there's this new list out on the internet, and just because Michael knitted a sweater and sold it, does not mean there is no logical connection between that statement and then him doing all of these bad things with John Podesta. But here's the thing, okay? It could have been just as easy that Michael would have opened up a store of some kind and got accused by any of those people out there that throw these that accuse for views, that red pill to pay the bills. You get me? It'd be just as easy for Michael starting a business to get accused as any other person out there with the evidence that these guys use to draw their conclusions. You see where I'm going? Now, what does a good person do? They try to make sure that there is a fair system out there. The fairest system ever sits to say, before you can lock someone up, before you can go to YouTube and start saying all this stuff is true, it is your burden to prove what you're saying. Okay? Now, there are about 100, 200,000 people out on the internet that are so batshit crazy, so locked in their way of thinking, so closed-minded that they're just willing to believe something because they hear a YouTuber say it. But the majority of people, when they hear a YouTuber say something, they don't just hear it and listen and believe. They look at the facts that are presented. Now, there's also another phenomenon here where facts aren't something that you get to claim. Facts aren't something you get to invent. You can't say, okay, the girl holding up her hand sign like this means that she's worshiping Satan. No, you actually need to prove she's worshiping Satan before you can say she's worshiping Satan. Because everyone knows holding up your hand sign like this is something that's done in rock and roll all the time. A lot of people that don't worship Satan hold their hand up like that at rock and roll concerts or when they're listening to music. You got to consider every possibility. You got to consider what facts are there to lead you to what thought process. And facts have to be provable. Facts aren't just, yeah, the fact is that, you know, there's this WikiLeaks document from, so that means anyone using that symbol, it's true. No, we would protect Michael Joinson's credibility the same way as we try to protect anyone else's. If there's evidence out there they're doing something wrong, report it. Good. But if there's not, and you're out there reporting it, then you're lying. If you can't prove it and you're reporting it, you're lying.
Self-funding. There's one thing that, like, these mainstream media, the dying dinosaur media, right, is what a lot of people call them. They don't like this because this gives people the option, you know, okay, no money from corporations or interests. This is all self-funding. We can't have that. So what have a lot of these places been doing? They've been going after super chats. And it appears to be working. So before we get into what happened to the kill stream, the biggest controversy that was happening before they got shut down, and I fear for the future of that stream, where there was the heal stream, where Ralph Retort had a charity stream. You can actually set super chats to donations to charity. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, they did, and they sent it to St. Jude's. They raised $26,000 during that stream. All of it.
Yeah, no, Justin, you're kind of, I see what you're saying. Justin said, factual evidence can be bent and twisted if crafty enough. Lawyers do this every day. That's true, but they're lying when they do that. You see what I'm saying? You know, you can't take evidence and make it what you want it to be. Now, smart people, when they hear someone present evidence, you know, they're not letting someone's words modify the thing they're looking at. They're looking at the thing. They are seeing if the thing they're looking at is being accurately described by that person. You get what I'm saying? And then they make a decision if, okay, that evidence does lead to that conclusion. That evidence does prove that. Now, that's the point here. That's the disconnect that's on YouTube. There's a lot of creators who have gained trust of people, and they have, by doing other stuff in the beginning, and as they grew, they started, and some people will say because they're paid, some people will say because they know it makes money. God only knows why they do it. But instead, now they're at the point where they try to take anything that happens, and then without, you know, facts to represent it, they try to move to say this is true now. That's a lie. Yeah, they are bending facts, and when you start to bend a fact, you're immediately lying. There's no way around it. You get what I'm saying?
Got refunded because of political pressure from the Wall Street Journal.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the Wall Street Journal's been talking about the kill stream? Popular YouTube host accused Wall Street Journal of canceling over $26,000 in donation funds. Oh my God. The host of the late-night YouTube show The Ralph Retorts Kill Stream is fighting back against the Wall Street Journal for allegedly canceling donations from a charity stream meant to benefit St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Kill Stream is known for controversial guests and similarly toxic chat. Users have been known to take advantage of YouTube Super Chat to buy and pin toxic messages in the chat, further defaming the stream's reputation. What does that have to do with Ralph and his stream, though? Right? How do you know that somebody didn't get mad at Ralph and pay a bunch of people to go in and make super chats to make Ralph look bad? That's the point. YouTube is famous for allowing people to do this kind of thing. YouTube is famous for giving people these types of troll options. I'm going to go make a bunch of mean chat messages and spend a bunch of money getting shit pinned up. You know, it's just fucked. What if Ralph isn't fucking up and he's just hosting a stream? How are you going to penalize him for what the chat is saying and what the chat is doing? It's just ridiculous. And that is not logical. The prompted show host Ethan Ralph to fight back by holding a charity stream to benefit St. Jude, a research hospital for children. However, YouTube's new policy for harmful super chats has caused a major rift between Ralph and the platform, as well as the Wall Street Journal, which he now accuses of taking money away from sick kids. I've spoken with the Ralph retort. He forwarded the email to me from a Wall Street Journal reporter. That likely means the article was meant to come out November 1st. Koa Yuri. Hi, Ethan. This is Yuri from the Journal. I'm working on a story about how alt-right personalities have utilized YouTube's Super Chat function. We're mentioning some of your live streams in the story, including one that was aired and deleted in which you spoke about the Pittsburgh incident. It appears the live stream generated over 500 in Super Chat. Some of the comments, both paid and unpaid, were problematic. For instance, one Super Chat said, if you want to know if this blank blank was a blank blank, then check out the Lucky Larry life insurance policies. Another example is a Super Chat that said, one time I also dated a blank in blank with a Geiger counter. Regarding that live stream, did you delete it or was it YouTube, and why? We're also mentioning the Ralph Retorts live stream that raised $26,000 for St. Jude. I wanted to reach out in case you'd like to comment on any of this. I also want to confirm that you share the revenue from your super chats with YouTube. My deadline is tomorrow. Thanks and hope to hear from you. This is fucked, dude. Oh my God. A YouTuber with a focus on free speech in his live streams, thus controversial at times, wanted to do something good and raise $26K with a charity stream. The Wall Street Journal was working on a story about this, and suddenly charity money is refunded a month after the stream. They had a month to get outraged. They didn't, Mr. Mediker. Right before all this happened, the Ralph Retort was discussing the controversy surrounding WSJ reporter Yori Ko's relatives in the pharmaceutical industry. Link is public record from a government website, so there should be no issue posting this. A Glens Fall oncologist and his wife pled guilty Monday to federal misdemeanor charges for allegedly dispensing drugs to patients that had not been approved. All my associated channels have been deleted from YouTube. The Ralph Retort. Yup, looks down from here. Holy shit. So that what they're saying is they're alleging that the Ralph Retort kill stream pissed off a journalist at the Wall Street Journal by talking about this journalist's family getting in trouble. And so this guy targeted Ralph with a story about his toxic super chats to try to punish Ralph by getting his channel deleted and using censorship as a weapon against him. That's the accusation, at least. The highly contested article involving the Ralph Retort is now up. Can somebody provide me a full archive? The one I have is truncated. Hate speech is on live super chats test YouTube. Ours offer Robert You're fucking joking, dude. You gotta pay to fucking see this shit? Hold up. Let me see what I can do. Son of a bitch. Here we go. Feature that gives paid comments special treatment, generates revenue, but can include racist comments. What does that have to do with Ralph, though? That's the person giving the super chat, though. This is ridiculous, man. Hours after Robert Bowers stormed the Tree of Life in Pittsburgh, far-right personality Ethan Ralph launched a live stream. I don't know how he's far-right. I don't get that, but whatever. Launched a live stream on YouTube to discuss the issue. See, I can't even talk about this shit because I'm worried. Busy, will you stop pressing buttons? I don't even want to talk about this issue because I'm worried that I'll get damn censored if I say some of these keywords. Some viewers began paying to have their comments featured on the live chat, scrolling alongside the streaming video through a feature called Super Chat. During the stream, which YouTubers have since deleted, one user paid £2 to write a racist comment, they say. Another viewer paid $5 and wrote something bad. YouTube said late Friday that it had permanently removed Mr. Ralph's channel, Ralph Retort, from its platform for policy violations and for going against its terms of service. Fucking crazy. Ralph, who had 22,000 subs, is one of the several far-right YouTube celebrities who have used Super Chat function to make money. Well, that's what it's for. If a viewer wants to give me or Ralph money because they like our show and they want us to continue our show, so they pay us. So, hey, we know YouTube's ad revenue, they demonetize everything out there, so we want you to continue your show, so here's a donation. Why does the Wall Street Journal, YouTube, or anyone out there have a problem with that as long as the YouTuber isn't defrauding and lying about what they're talking about? I don't understand it. I get it if they're defrauding you like April or June. I get it. Patriot Soapbox, I get it. If you're bullshitting people, you're lying to them and, you know, manipulating shit to try to fucking get your money, fine, I get it. Maybe there's an issue. I'm not even saying there is an issue. I'm saying maybe people will have an issue. But how if Ralph is just going to get up there and talk about some stuff, he's not going to say any of this shit. He's not saying it, but the super chats are. It's crazy. How do we know that when Ralph pissed off that reporter, he didn't create a YouTube account and pay Ralph because he knew the money would get deleted? How do we know that? And everyone out there already knows if you make a donation and it says anything controversial, YouTube's new system will send it to a charity, right? So, how is this Ralph's fault? Okay. Mr. Ralph, blah, 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 blah. Topics among such users can be wide-ranging, from events like Pittsburgh and the confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh to critiques of media and internal debates among members of the far-right online community. Why do they have to be far-right, though? Ralph has talked to people who never talk about politics or say what their political point of view is at all. I don't get it. There you go, Meeps. Meep says that's what happens if you don't need proof. You just call them toxic and you can delete their channel. Just like if you don't like a donut shop, you can say that they got a swirl on their donut and it means that they're doing bad things, and you can get their business to die down. You can make them delete their social media accounts. We live in a insanely caveman-like, barbaric, jacked up system. And why? Because there's a lot of people that won't check their bullshit, and now that they've had the internet and they can throw their toxic bullshit out at other people, they go and do it in the confines of a dark room every night so that they can get their, you know, they're pissed off about their life, their situation or something, so they got to run around and take it out on others online. And that, and since they won't keep that type of shit in check, it's like destructing the whole fucking internet. And now these big tech corporations are up there laughing like, these stupid little trolls down there, these stupid little fucking idiots, they want to go around and do this kind of thing. Well, we can use this as an excuse so that rich people all around the world will be okay with us censoring these morons. No one will care if if they have super chats to say that thing. But here's my point. I just don't get how, if Ralph isn't the one sending the super chat, how Ralph can get in trouble for it. I don't understand it. Most super chats generate a few $100s in revenue, according to an analysis conducted for the Wall Street Journal. You're crazy. I've got more subs than fucking Ralph, and I don't generate that much revenue. The Wall Street Journal, YouTube typically collecting 30%. No, they do collect 30%. What do you mean typically? Why is there a typically? They don't even report this right. Yeah, YouTube takes 30% of every super chat, whether it's a hateful super chat or not. So what about that, Wall Street Journal? Why aren't you just as mad at YouTube? A spokesperson for YouTube, owned by Alphabet, said the company donates to charity the proceeds from any super chat that violate its hate speech policy. Hate speech and content that promotes violence is prohibited on YouTube. We have also been working over the last several months to refine our policy. See, over the last several months. So what happened? And I'm going to end this out. What happened? These reporters, these guys, they get pissed off, they get mad, they know that these figures are spreading political views that counter their own, so they try to say, well, what can we do to fuck with them? Well, they make money through super chats. Okay, we need to get YouTube to change it so they can't make money from super chats. How do we do that? Well, let's report about racist comments on super chats. YouTube will fucking not want any type of... They want their ad revenue pulled out. They'll definitely change it then. All right, let's do it. They write a couple articles. YouTube gets scared. They fuck up... They fuck the creators over just so they can appease the Wall Street Journal. Why? Why? YouTube's still going to make as many ads whether they appease the Wall Street Journal or not. Right? Why is it okay? You got the left up here. People are literally talking about I'm not left or right. I don't give a shit, okay? I don't care if someone's up there speaking their right-leaning belief. I don't care if they're up there speaking their left-leaning belief. People should speak whatever they believe, and the audience will judge whether they watch them or not based on whether they agree, okay? That's how I look at it, and that's how they should. That's logical. It's real. That's just the way it should be. Why in the hell... How in the hell can this company let, over political reasons, these news reporters and these news companies put pressure against these media giants, these big tech companies? Or is it that maybe it's YouTube, who we know leans left by admission? The Google guy admitted he leans left. Maybe he doesn't like it either. Maybe the Wall Street Journal's just the fucking fall guy to give YouTube the excuse. I don't know. Let's sum this up. We talked about VOP. Busy, when I say I'm summing something up, I need a new song there, buddy. We talked about VOP now being not VOP because they can't use the name now. We've talked about the migrant thing and the weird propagandistic uses of it before the election. We've talked about Jordan Sather, Cliff High, Dark Journalist, me, Joe, CW, all these guys. While Joe from the Carolinas is interviewing Teresa Yaneros, who just came out to talk about her situation with Corey Good and Gaia. In the chat, we had Jordan Sather basically poking and prodding and putting down and flipping out about what we think. Basically, what did he say to me? Well, he said that I don't believe in Q and I don't believe in Pizzagate. He said, and I quote, "Hey everybody, UNIRock just said that he doesn't believe in Q and that he doesn't believe in Pizzagate." Well, you're right, Jordan. I don't believe in those two things. I'm not the guy who will sit up here and lie to my audience so that I can get views and clicks. I've never been one to do that. I've always made sure to tell you exactly how I feel about things. I do think that those two things are politically motivated psyops. Is there real information behind either of those things? Well, not Q, but it's possible there could be some in the other. There's just too much propaganda to be able to tell. That was interesting, wasn't it? That was fun. I'm glad we recorded that live chat. So we have it forever backed up in this stream. And then we talked about the kill stream being killed. I can't believe it, man. It's so fucked. It's so... Man, why I went and fought for this country. I did fight for free speech. I did fight at war. When I went to war, I was fighting for these concepts. I was fighting for what I thought the Constitution said. But that's not something that's lived right now. This is capitalism. It's capitalism turning into socialism. It's insane. I can't even believe it's happening. And it's already happened. It's here. Because if you're seeing it, these types of things start with a hidden agenda. So if you're seeing it in the public now, and the public isn't outraged over it, you already know their psyop, their narrative. They have successfully taken that Constitution, stepped on it until it's nothing now. What happens for the next 100, 200 years of the United States? It will fall. This is the one thing we know if we study history. When a country adopts these types of ideologies, it all goes down the tube from there. I'll be right back because I'm going to be playing some video games, probably live. But I'm going to be making a video tomorrow. Please, if you have not seen the video that I did today, I spent 2 weeks researching a video. Sustainability for free. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you. On my main channel, UNIRock on YouTube, I did a very long worked video. If you haven't seen it, please do me a favor. Please watch it. Please press the like button. It's the same as donating. It's even better than donating. As soon as we end this, jump over, give it a watch, give it a share, and click the like button. You'd be helping me out more than I can say, guys. I'm not kidding. Because I want to start making content on my main channel again, and it'll help get that video. More notifications will go out. The more people that watch it, click like on it, and leave comments, the more notifications will go out. If you watch it and you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. It doesn't matter if you give me thumbs ups or thumbs downs. Both of them get me into the algorithm more. Yeah. Oh, what? Why? Knocked off of DLive? For what? How do they get to DLive? It's anti-censorship. Why can't I even open DLive? Dude, I think DLive just got knocked down. Oh, no, it didn't. Well, what the fuck? Did I get kicked off of DLive? If I did, it's because I was streaming at too high of a bit rate. They told me not to. Dude, I can't just... Whoa! How they got 5,000 fucking people watching on DLive, dude? That's crazy. Well, if I don't have a connection to DLive, then why am I sending something out? Yeah, dude, they must have deleted my fucking account. I wonder if they emailed me. I know they told me I had to go down to 3500 bit rate, but I can't stream at 3500 bit rate, bro. Oh, for sure, man. During wartime, of course. Of course they have to, dude. But that's war. That's life and death right there. You know? Whether or not censorship, you know, the way that things operate at war are everything there is maximized for loss of life from our side. You see what I'm saying? War can't be compared. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just can't be compared. It's not normal, if you get me. I'm dead serious. It's not something that you want to think about. The reality of it. All right. I'm Audi 5000 G. Head over to my main channel. I just dropped the link. Please give this a watch. Give it a like. Give it a share. Hook me up. The YouTube algorithm is being hard on everyone ever since the YouTube restart. All the big channels have been talking about it. I'm a little channel, so it's hard for me to deal with it. Please help me out. Here's a preview, and I'm going to roll off the air. Player character theory is widely accepted as one of the greatest memes of all. Now hold the front door. It should be fully uploaded by now. Non-player character theory. Non-player character theory is why non-player character. Look at this. See, look at how fuzzy this is. See how funky and fuzzy it looks. See, like it looks a little bit weird. Look at what I gave YouTube. Look at what I did this in the beginning. This is the video that I gave YouTube. It's fully high def, 1080p. I'm pretty sure it's 60 frames a fucking second, and it looks. Look how perfect it looks. It's completely perfect render. Watch. Look at the small details. Look. See how you can see every number when it opens up? Every number, you can see it. 100% 1080p high def video. Right here. Now watch YouTube. Watch what YouTube did after I uploaded it. It looks blurry, doesn't it? Look right there. Did you see it? When it opens up, see that? That's YouTube. That's not me. I literally gave YouTube a perfect 1080 signal. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know, man. I guess it was just a bad upload. YouTube can have bad uploads now. I've uploaded thousands of literally, you can look, thousands of videos to YouTube, and I never have that problem. Yeah, sometimes it's a little blurry when you first upload it, but it fixes itself really fast. It doesn't look good at all. I rendered this in fucking full high def. I have no clue how it could turn out like that. I'm not gonna re-upload it though. I won't get any fucking views if I re-upload it. Look at how bad that looks, dude. Look at this. Let me show you what it looks like. At that one, at the part with the Look at how crystal clear the matrix looks right here. See, look how crystal clear it looks. Hold up. Crystal clear 1080p video. Now look at YouTube. Look at that. It looks all blurry as fuck. Will do, Daniel. Appreciate you. I'm restarting my stream, so I hope you guys decide to come to the late night show. Late night show will start in just about 10 or 20 minutes. Please jump over to the main channel. In the meantime, like, share over there, and hook me up, please. It would help me out more than I could say. I'll be back.
Listen, I was on a heel stream that night.
It's such a cool song. Yeah, we're off the, governor. Would you like some tea and crumpets since we're British actors?
Yes, I'd love some tea and crumpets. Let's go get some tea and crumpets. We're British actors. Mate.
Okay, mate.